junior from Beirut, Lebanon, number 11, Amar Mansour. At the other guard, 5'8" junior from Park Hills, Missouri, number 20, Sophia Morton. At the other guard, 5'6" senior from Melville, Illinois, number 21, Bryce Dowell. At forward, 6'1" senior from Bonneterre, Missouri, number 22, Haley Winch. And at the other forward, 5'9" junior from Philadelphia, PA, number 23, Azori Edwards. Missouri Baptist is coached by Samuel Pearson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Pioneers. Starting at guard, 5'6" senior from Kansas City, Missouri, number 2, Jordan Gonzalez. At the other guard, 5'7" senior from Memphis, Tennessee, number 3, Deanna Pettis. At forward, 6' senior from Stillwell, Kansas, number 30, Arian Sargent. At the other forward, 5'11" senior from Pitt, Missouri, number 33, Allison French. And at center, a 6' freshman from Fairgrove, Missouri, number 25, Cameron Breed. The Pioneers are coached by John Lewis, assisted by Alexis McAfee, Drew Wheatlaw, Olivia Balloon, and Avia Sarai. Tonight's referees are Jeffrey Stromberg, Shay White, and Melissa Esselman.
Welcome into the Cook Center on the campus of Mid-American Nazarene University, where we are set for some Heart of America Conference Lady basketball action between your hosts, the Mid-American Nazarene University Pioneers, kicking off their season against the visiting Missouri Baptist Spartans in town from St. Louis. The Spartans opened up their season last week. It took a loss to get things started, but this is a team coming off of a national tournament berth, won 26 games a season ago. They have some new faces involved, but team with a lot of success a season ago, an 0-1 start coming into the Cook Center, and the Pioneers with their first contest of the season. 4 seniors, 4 returners start for the Pioneers alongside a freshman at center who's set to jump. That's Cameron Green, listed as 25 on the roster, wearing number 24. Loses the tip, but a 6' freshman from Fairgrove, Missouri will start at the 5 spot. Around 4 very experienced seniors who played a lot of basketball in the Cook Center. Deanna Pettis, Jordan Gonzalez, Ariel Sargent, and Allison French. And there's not going to be a turnover. Spartans are going to keep possession, but Jordan Gonzalez got her hand on that ball, just about got a steal. Pioneers went up to St. Joseph, a little exhibition game with Division II powerhouse Missouri Western, and Missouri Western got the better of the Pioneers that day. However, just this week, Missouri Western goes and plays at Division I Missouri State and gets a double-digit win, so that's a heck of a ball club, and going to serve the Pioneers well as they get ready for conference action. Good defense by Allison French. Might have got a fingertip on that. Let's give her a block shot. And a shot clock violation opens up the season for the Lady Pioneers defense. Pettis running the point. Back screen. Looking for their freshman in the post. They go right to her, and she's fouled. National champion head coach John Lewis going right to his freshman big early on. First play of the game. Get her a touch on that right block. Pettis looking to inbound. Goes to French, way out top. Back to Pettis in the corner. Pettis in the paint. Kicks it out. French, excuse me, that's Ariel Sargent, and her 3 goes down. Pettis with the assist, and Sargent gets the scoring started in the 2023 season. 23-24 season, I should say. A little backdoor cut out of the corner, and the layup's up and good from Bryce Dowell. Spartans are on the board. Pettis goes inside. Green, drop step, little baby hook off the glass, too strong. Good deep post position, though. Did her work early. That's going to be a traveling violation. Freshman from Lebanon, Amar Mansour, the travel on the catch. Pettis goes to Green up top. Cameron Green, little dribble handoff for French, and there's a foul off the ball. I thought the foul was on number 21. The scoreboard shows the foul on number 22, and our PA announcer says it was on 23. So a foul on the Spartans, not sure who. And we're going to get a charge call on Bianna Pettis, who goes down hard, and she's a little shaken up. It looked as if Pettis had that contact occur well inside the restricted area. But an offensive foul is called nonetheless. So that'll be the first personal on the Pioneers. Seemed to me that she was in the restricted area. I agree with Darnell in the comments. Shout out to Darnell Miller, a former Pioneer himself. Checking out the Lady Pioneers. Dribble drive off the right side. Basket up and good by Sophia Horton. Pettis looking for a ball screen from Green. She's fouled out top. That's on Bryce Dowell, number 21. They're going to say that's her first personal. So third team foul on Missouri Baptist, one apiece attributed to Dowell, Winch, and Edwards. Pettis, left-hand layup, just rolls out. Strong take, couldn't get the finish. Pioneers got to get back in transition. Missouri Baptist looking to push the pace a little bit. Shot fake, drive out of the corner. Wild shot, no good. Allison French the rebound. She's going to bring it up herself. French, little hesitation, drops it off to Green, and the freshman's on the board. Gives the Pioneers a 5-4 lead. Cameron Green gets the bucket to go. Ball screen. Pioneers tried to switch it, and Sophia Horton stopped behind it. Did not draw iron. Offensive rebound by the Spartans. Couldn't get it to go, so no fresh shot clock. There's going to be 12 to shoot. It'll be Missouri Baptist basketball in the corner. And checking in for the Pioneers, sophomore big Mackenzie Manthe alongside super senior Lydia Austinson, and it's great to see her back on the floor. Lydia had a fantastic start to the season a year ago, was leading the Pioneers in scoring and steals, doing a little bit of everything, and then had a knee injury, tore the ACL early on, decided to use that medical redshirt and come back for another season, and I'm sure Coach Lewis and the rest of the Pioneers thrilled with that decision. Allison French buries a three from the left corner right in front of the Spartans bench. Pioneers shooting it well from beyond the arc early. Sargent and French knocked down a pair of triples. Dow one-on-one in the post, kicks it out. Missouri Baptist running a little 4-out, 1-in offense around Kaylee Winch in the post. That pass was deflected out of bounds, but last touch on the Spartans. Aubrey Rogers is the sophomore from Olathe, enters the ball game for the Pioneers now as well. And Austinson turns the corner, gets all the way to the cup, layups up and good. How often did we see Lydia Austinson blow by her defender and get a layup to start last season? She picks up right where she left off. Foul's going to be on Jordan Gonzalez, her first. Second team foul on the Pioneers. And it's going to send Mina Guevara-Goss to the line to shoot two. Gets the first to drop. 2 for 2 at the line for Goss. And Gonzalez will run the show at point guard with Pettis on the bench. Go back to Austinson right side. She gets a screen. Twists off that ball screen all the way to the rim. This time layup no good. Missouri Baptist pushes. No numbers. Pioneers like to ice that ball screen. They keep it on the right side of the floor. Goss going to try a 3 and knocks down 2 free throws and then a triple. Nina Guevara-Goss with 5 off the bench, and the Pioneers lead by 1. Austinson drives left this time. Scoop hand inside layup. Got it to go. Love to see players drive left to still finish with a strong hand. Little scoop layup. Austinson's got 4. Offensive rebound and put back there by Tyler Butler. Butler entered the game for the first time, a junior out of Belleville, Illinois. Play in the post. Touch foul out top on Amar Mansour, her first. But the Pioneers will be in the bonus the rest of the first quarter. It's 14 fouls on Missouri Baptist. Pettis and French back in for Mid-America Nazarene. Manthe takes the sideline inbounds, hands it back to Pettis. Baseline drive cut off. Looking for Manthe in the post, and she's in there too long. Manthe did a nice job, got deep post position, and was on her way out, but was whistled for 3 seconds. (12-11) lead for the Pioneers. Little Horns ball screen, roll into the rim, layup off the mark. Lydia Austinson came all the way out of the weak side corner and forced the miss. The Little Horns pick and roll was there for a moment. Layup was missed by Kaylee Winch. And Lydia uses that ball screen from Manthe. McKenzie rolls to that high post area. Kicks it out for Rogers. Her 3 from the left wing just off the back rim. Looked good the whole way. Winch comes away with the rebound. A little too big lineup here for the Spartans. They go right inside to Tyler Butler. She's going to go to the line for 2. Foul is on Deanna Pettis, her second, so she'll head to the bench, and Gonzalez right back into the ballgame. Cameron Green going to come back as well.
Also checking back in, substitution of Missouri Baptist, number 10, Alaya Williams, and number 20, Sophia Horton.
Number 10, Alaya Williams enters for the first time for the Spartans. Sophia Horton checks back in. Butler connects on the first, and we're tied at 12. 4:15 to go in the first quarter. Pioneers season opener. Allison French pulls down the board. And Pioneers have numbers. Austinson ahead of the pack, right to the rim. A lot of contact and offensive foul. Like officials couldn't make up their mind. Eventually go with the offensive foul on Austinson, her first, team's 4th, so both teams in the bonus the rest of the first quarter now. Baseline drive shot too strong from Guevara-Goss, her first miss, I believe. Came in and immediately got 5 quick points. Drive and kick, Austinson to Gonzalez, and her 3's up and good. Jordan Gonzalez buries the triple, puts the Pioneers back on top by 3. It's when this Pioneer team is at their best, and they get those drive and kick actions. Got good shooters, space the floor. Gonzalez in transition to Cameron Green, running to the rim. It's a good look. It was there. Green had it for just a moment and had it batted out of her hands. Last touch went off her foot. So it will be Spartan basketball. Amar Mansour checks back in for Missouri Baptist. High post entry, little elbow ball screen. Pioneers switch it. Rogers stuck on the much bigger Kaylee Winch, and a 3-second violation on Winch this time. So we've seen it called both ways now. It's a bit quick on the trigger, but maybe that's a point of emphasis in this young season. High post for Green. She fakes the handoff. Now goes to French. Uses the ball screen. Allison French pull-up jumper was blocked. I think she was fouled. No call. Here come the Spartans in transition. Goss, who's not been shy from out there, this time enters the post. Winch one-on-one with Green, gets the baby hook to go off the glass. Nice move from Kaylee Winch. Her first basket tonight. Gonzalez with a little give and go, and Green turns it over. Freshman handling the ball quite a bit here early on. Pioneers trusting her to do it. Mansour takes advantage of the turnover, gets a layup in transition, and Missouri Baptist takes a 1-point lead. Pioneers ranked 18th in the country in the preseason coaches poll. Deservingly so, with so much success in the program and so many returners. Mackenzie Manthe back in for Green. Look for Manthe in the post, go right to her on that baseline out of bounds play, and she's whistled for a travel. Mansour gets the offense set. Clear out of side, goes side pick and roll. Inside to Butler. Her shot too strong, an offensive rebound and put back by Bryce Dowell. Pushes that Spartan lead out to 3. Gonzalez off the ball screen, out of French. Gonzalez for 3, rattles out. Mansour the rebound and she pushes it. Little in and out dribble, lost her footing. 3 on the way from the opposite wing is knocked down by Sophia Horton. Pioneers going to call timeout, talk things over. As a run from the Spartans has a 21-15 lead for Missouri Baptist. We'll take a 30-second timeout at MNUsports.com. See what national champion and multiple-time Coach of the Year John Lewis has drawn up coming out of the timeout. Stop the run from the Spartans. We'll stagger double on the left side. Gonzalez gets a step-up screen. They shake French in from the opposite side. They're looking for Manthe in the post. I think Coach Lewis thought it was there. Pioneers couldn't get it to her. And Rogers tracks down an errant pass in the corner. Rogers, step-back jumper from the elbow off the mark. Stop from Missouri Baptist coming out of the timeout, leading by 6. Now attacking the rim in transition, layup up and good by Amar Mansour. That's at least an 8-0 run for Missouri Baptist. Pioneers. Ball moving around the perimeter, now inside to Manthe. Mackenzie Manthe right to the cup and too strong. There's a lid on that basket for the last couple of minutes of this first quarter. 3 on the way from the right wing, and finally a stop. Rebound by French. Shot clock is off. Pioneers can take the last shot of the quarter if they choose to do so, and they will. 3 on the way from the top of the key by Gonzalez off the back rim. Looked good the whole way, didn't fall. So it'll be Missouri Baptist with a chance to add to their lead before the quarter ends. High ball screen. Gets to the elbow, swings it out to Goss. Her 3 from the left wing is too short. Doesn't draw iron. It will in quarter number 1. Missouri Baptist 23, Mid-American Nazarene 15. We'll take a quick break. Be back for quarter number 2 here in the Cook Center on MNUsports.com and MNU Sports on YouTube. Quarter number 2 gets started. It's Pioneer basketball. Deanna Pettis back in with those 2 fouls. She sat the end of that first quarter. And Ariel Sargent right away to the cup. Left-handed layup up and good. That's the start the Pioneers needed here in quarter 2. Mansour brings it across the timeline. Pioneers have gone into a bit of a 1-3-1 zone, maybe a little 1-1-3 amoeba look, changing the pace defensively. Right away causing issues. Rogers got her hand on the ball. Missouri Baptist unable to get into any kind of offense. Shot blocked by Lydia Austinson. Just 5 on the shot clock. Baseline out of bounds. It'll be Spartan basketball. We'll see if the Pioneers stay in the zone for the baseline out of bounds or match up. As Madison Haney checks in for the first time. Just 5 on the shot clock. Quick handoff back to the inbounder. It was deflected by Sargent. 1 on the shot clock. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Great defensive possession. So a layup on one end and a shot clock violation on the other. Pioneers shifting the momentum back in their favor. Trail by 6. Pettis goes to Cameron Green. Dribble handoff. Right back to Pettis. She drives baseline. Cut off. Now Haney to the rim, shot no good. Offensive rebound by Cameron Green, and her shot was blocked from behind. Never saw Azori Edwards, who gets the block. Little pro cut action. They get it to Sophia Horton. She drives baseline, stepped out of bounds. Baseline drive by Ariel Sargent, and she's fouled. So a layup from Sargent to start off the second quarter, and now right back to the rim, and she'll earn herself a trip to the free throw line.
30-second timeout, Missouri Baptist.
And Missouri Baptist going to take a 30-second timeout, so Ariel Sargent will be at the line when we come back. 30-second timeout in the Cook Center. Sargent knocks down the first of two. See if the Pioneers stay in that zone. And Coach Lewis been known to put on a little full court pressure after made free throws. Interested to see if that call was on. We won't get to as Sargent splits the pair. Dangerous pass, almost a turnover. Saved by Dowell. Mansour baseline drive. Shot was blocked by Haney. Good defense from Haney, and it's going to be Pioneer basketball. And Madison Haney blocks the shot, and it lands on the shoulder of Amara Mansour, who was standing out of bounds. So excellent defensive play. A couple stops in a row. This Pioneer defense. Pettis uses the ball screen, gets all the way to the rim. Left-handed layup up and good. Great take from Deanna Pettis. Snaked around that ball screen, got to her strong hand, laid it in off the glass. It's a three-point ball game. Pioneers staying in that amoeba zone. Great ball pressure out top from those two guards who are stacked. It's Haney and Pettis. Deflection by Sargent. And the Spartans are all out of sorts against this 1-1-3 zone. It's essentially 2-3 zone principles, but those two guards start in a stack, taking away that high post area, put a lot of ball pressure on out top. It's Haney taking away the high post, Pettis with the ball pressure, now they'll switch. And you're going to get a touch foul on Madison Haney. Her first. And first team foul on the Pioneers in the second quarter. One team foul apiece. Pettis gambles, but there's Haney to switch. Can be very aggressive out top in this zone. The wings come all the way out above the break and then bump back down. There's another stop. Austinson with the rebound, and she can bring it up herself. Looking to go right into the post to Cameron Green. Love to see the freshman big running rim to rim. Couldn't handle the post entry pass that time. Haney extending pressure all the way out to midcourt. See Sargent and Austinson coming all the way up to the top of the key just about before bumping back down. Some of the Baylor zone. Duke ran it a few years ago when they had Marvin Bagley and those guys. And it has been very effective. Missouri Baptist has not scored a point here in the second quarter. Little stack at the elbow. They go to Cameron Green. Hands it off. Pettis turns the corner to the rim. Layups up and good. Pettis so quick off the bounce. Gets to her left hand. Gets it to go. And Austinson contests the three in the corner, and it rattles out. Offensive rebound, though, and put back by Tyler Butler. Stops the bleeding for the Spartans for the time being. We'll see 4 new Pioneers at the next dead ball. Pettis uses the screen out top all the way to the rim again. Left-hand layup, no good. Got her own rebound. Second one was blocked. Butler got a piece of it. Spartans look to run. No numbers. And Pioneers look as if they're going man-to-man on miss, getting into that zone on a make. So they were matched up that time. Offensive foul on Tyler Butler. And a loose ball foul going for a rebound. Gonzalez, French, Manthe, and Aubrey Rogers, 4 new Pioneers into the ballgame. See if they stay in that zone or if it's personnel dependent. May match back up now with a different group out there. Crack back screen for French. She drives left all the way to the rim. Had it stripped. It's going to be Pioneer basketball. It's good hands that time from Mina Guevara-Goss. Thought it may have been last touch off of French's leg, but instead she's going to knock down a triple from the corner, and Pioneers are going to set up in that 1-1-3 zone. Now it's Gonzalez and Rogers in that tandem spot. French and Haney on the wings and Manthe in the middle. Short corner jumper up and good from Bryce Dow, but that's a shot you'll live with. Contested 2-point jump shot. Ball never got into the lane. Still not a lot of offense being run against that zone. Rogers, strong take, gets to the line. Downhill to her right hand. Second foul on Mansour.
Aubrey Rogers at the line, sheet 2.
And first shot from Rogers too strong. Rogers splits 1 for 2 at the line, and we got a 1-point game. 4:56 to go in the second quarter. It's Missouri Baptist 27, Mid-American Nazarene 26. Sargent back in for Haney. Pioneers will stay in that zone, but Rogers going to extend her pressure full court. Pioneers daring that long 3-point shot from the slots, and it was taken, but an offensive rebound from the Spartans. Mansour may have took one too many steps. The Pioneer bench certainly thought so. Goss takes another 3, and this time she buries it. She's hit a couple of those here in the first half, and she's got 8. Missouri Baptist lead by 4. Manthe, top of the key, swings, sets the ball screen, rolls into the post. Pioneers look for her. They go inside to Manthe. Drop step, jump hook, foul. Manthe going to go to the line for 2. Fouls on Kaylee Winch. That might be her 3rd personal. It is. So the starting big for the Spartans now in foul trouble with 3. Although I'll say Tyler Butler off the bench has done a nice job, been effective. Manthe can't take advantage at the line. Goss going to bring it across midcourt. Swings to Mansour. Goss in the baseline drive, kick back out to Mansour. Playing a little 2-man game. 3 wide open from the opposite wing, too strong. Missouri Baptist head coach Samuel Pearson going to leave his starting big Kaylee Winch in the ballgame with 3 fouls. You don't see that decision a lot. She catches it in the post. Nice move on the up and under, but her shot was blocked. And a second blocked shot, this time by Sargent. Official's going to call a jump ball as she had so much hand on that basketball.
Substitution for Missouri Baptist, Tyler Butler. That was a jump ball position.
The jump ball arrow possession favors Missouri Baptist, so they'll keep it.
Checking in Missouri Baptist, number 23, Missouri Edwards.
Edwards back in for Missouri Baptist, and they go to her on a little curl route. Nice inbounds play. That's that Bill Self KU lob that they run, where that time it was Azori Edwards sets the first cross screen, and then she gets one of her own, curls around it to the rim. Well executed set. Edwards earns herself a trip to the line. No good on the first. Goes 1 for 2, so it's a 4-point lead for the Spartans. High post entry. Pioneers run a lot of action out of those elbows. Manthe fakes the handoff, turns the corner, misses the layup. Spartans off and running, and they play a quick pace in transition. Great help side defense. Pioneers force the turnover. Manthe get it to a guard, finds Rogers. Now Rogers to Gonzalez. Pioneers have numbers. Missouri Baptist able to recover. Another high post catch for Manthe. Sargent's three from the right slot. Rattles out. So hot shooting early from the Pioneers, have cooled off from the three-point line as of late. Spartans three off the mark, rebound from Goss. A little short corner jumper, and again, I think that's Bryce Dowell. It is, knocks down that little 15-foot jumper. She's got 8 points. Empty side pick and roll. Gonzalez looking to go over the top to Manthe, and she gets it and puts it home. Great pass from Gonzalez and an even better catch from Manthe. Sealed off the defender, lays it in, and cuts into that Missouri Baptist lead. Bryce Dowell, she loves that short corner. This time it's too strong from the opposite side. Pioneers come up with a stop. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half.
That's her third. 15 foul.
Pettis brings it across midcourt. Set double high ball screen. Trying to get downhill to her left hand. She kicks it out. Lydia Austinson for three, too short. Sophia Horton may have got a fingernail on it, but no. It's going to be Missouri Baptist basketball. Minute 30 to go in the half. So Baptist gets a high post catch against that zone. Tries to go inside, but Cameron Green did a nice job cutting off the initial post entry pass, but Bryce Dowell drives around her on the baseline, lays it in. She's got 10, leads all scorers. And hounding Pettis now. Pettis forced to pick her dribble up, goes inside to Green, and Cameron Green gets the layup to go. Nice job by the freshman. Saw her point guard was in trouble and made herself available. Good post position, gets the finish to go. And gets the block shot on the other end. Cameron Green with the layup on one side, a block on the other. Saved an easy layup, and Pioneers hanging on to that 4-point deficit. Haney deflects the pass out of bounds. Good defensive possession here from the Lady Pioneers. Pick and roll in the corner, looking to go inside to Tyler Butler, not there. Haney gets her hands on another pass. Couple of deflections on this trip.
Field position for Missouri Baptist. Number 11, Amar Mansour.
Mansour will inbound from the deep corner. They go right back to Mansour, unguarded, and her corner three bounces up and down twice, no good. Haney ahead of the pack, layup goes down. Madison Haney shot out of a cannon and then gets a steal, goes right back up. Some contact, no whistle. Pettis tried to save it from going out of bounds and her foot was on the end line. What a spark from Madison Haney. Gets the transition bucket on one end and then a steal and almost a second bucket. Pioneers trail by just 2. Shot clock is off, 27 seconds to go in the first half. Officials having a bit of a conference. And Missouri Baptist is going to take a timeout, so we'll take one with them. Final moments of the first half upcoming here in the Cook Center, MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. So a technical foul on Missouri Baptist, whistled for an illegal substitution. Someone hopped in without being waved in by the officials, and that's what found Lydia Austinson at the free throw line all by herself. She goes 1 for 2, and it's just a 1-point ball game now. Pioneers going to hop into that 1-1-3 zone on this final possession, or what should be the final possession anyway. We'll see what Coach Pearson's team has to run for zone offense late in the half. 1-4 high, just about traveled, thought she did, and then almost went back court but saved it again. So there's a steal for Cameron Green on the post entry. Gonzalez throws it ahead for Haney. Haney under control, gets it back, and she's fouled. Azori Edwards picks up the foul. Man, Madison Haney is fast. Changes ends in a hurry and got ahead of the pack once again. She's going to go to the line for 2 and a chance to send the Pioneers into halftime with a lead. Got to give Jordan Gonzalez a shout out for the Utah pass as well. Does a nice job throwing that advanced pass up the floor. That's not an easy pass, especially in traffic. Gonzalez has thrown a bunch of them in her career. So we're tied at 35. Haney gets the second one to go. The heave will be well short, so all tied up, 35 apiece. We'll take a quick break, be back for the second half of action between your Lady Pioneers and the Missouri Baptist Spartans. Thanks for being with us on MNUsports.com. welcome back into the Cook Center. We're set for the second half of action between your Mid-American Nazarene Lady Pioneers and their season opener against the Missouri Baptist Spartans. The Spartans 0-1 coming into tonight's ballgame, but a national tournament team a year ago. And with a more than competitive first half, we're all tied up at 35. The Spartans were led in scoring by number 21, Bryce Dow, 5 for 10 from the floor. Pioneers had a couple of scores with 6, Ariel Sargent and Allison French. Pioneers in an uncharacteristic fashion out-rebounded, doubled up on the boards. Missouri Baptist 28 total rebounds, Pioneers just 14. And some big momentum swings throughout the first half. Is big run from the Spartans, got a huge lead, and Pioneers chipped away at it. Had a run of their own to end the second quarter, and we're all tied. Couple turnovers start off possessions for both groups. Bianna Pettis pushes the pace. A trailing Ariel Sargent for 3, left it short. Mansour handling the point guard duties, a freshman from Lebanon. Uses a ball screen from Winch. Winch picked up 3 fouls in the first, but continued to stay in the game. Did not pick up her 4th, so wise decision by Coach Pearson. Pioneers changed the tone of the first half, really, when they switched from their man-to-man defense to a 1-1-3 zone. And there's Gonzalez with a strip and goes coast to coast, can't get the layup to go. A great defensive play, couldn't turn it into 2 points. And Cameron Green forces the miss. Let's give her a block shot. A couple offensive rebounds for the Spartans. And a fresh 20, didn't need it. Fired up a contested 2 off the mark. Another offensive rebound, so the advantage on the boards continues for Missouri Baptist. Little give and go. Green looking for Gonzalez. It was batted out of bounds. Pioneers will have it baseline underneath. Green hands it off to Pettis. Pull-up jumper, too strong. Offensive rebound from the Pioneers this time. It's Sargent. Green all alone in the post. Drop step, gets it to go off the glass. Nice bucket from Cameron Green. Turned over the right shoulder that time. Thought she was going to go left-handed baby hook. Just rose up and knocked down the jumper off the glass. Little Tim Duncan bank shot. Mansour left all alone in the corner. Went off the glass, didn't fall. Jordan Gonzalez to Green, cutting to the rim, and her layup's off the mark. A sloppy start to the second half for both groups. There's a travel by Mansour. 1 too many steps on the Euro. Austinson, Haney, and Manthe will check in for the Pioneers just 2 minutes into this third quarter. Big junior off the bench, Tyler Butler back in. But Missouri Baptist had an effective first half. Lydia Austinson's 3, man, it looked good. Rattled around, didn't drop. Goss, she had a big spark off the bench. 3 in the blue, handles out top, and a baseline drive, layup off the mark, but offensive rebound from Butler. This time Manthe cleans up the glass. Come the Pioneers. Austinson in transition to the rim, gets the layup to go. Lydia Austinson, the nice move in transition. She's got 7 points now, lead the Pioneers. Pioneers have picked up the ball pressure defensively. They're in their man-to-man defense here, but applying all kinds of ball pressure out top. Austinson off her feet. There's drive and kick. Butler's short corner jumper goes down. It's good offense that time from Missouri Baptist. A little zoom action, a pin down, dribble handoff, and Haney turned the corner, wild left-handed layup. Hits the bottom of the rim. Goss, little crossover dribble into the paint, drops it off for Butler, and we're tied at 39. Tyler Butler now with 9 points. Been a big spark off the bench. Pettis looking to turn the corner with her left, couldn't. Post touch for Manthe. Just face-up jumper off the mark, got her own miss, and that one was blocked by Butler. Pioneers will keep possession. Box set on the baseline inbounds. They go to Manthe in the post. First action we've seen today from number 14, Amaya Marlott, a freshman from Wetmore, Kansas. 14 in the white. And Manthe gets the bucket to go. Got her own miss, put it up and in. Pioneers lead by 2. They'll ice the ball screen on that left wing. Butler in the post. Missouri Baptist getting that drive and kick offense going just a little bit. Off balance leaner off the mark by Dow. Pioneers with numbers. Marlott ahead of everybody. Left-handed layup doesn't go. Gonzalez keeps it alive, and it's going to be a jump ball. Halfway through the third quarter, it's a 41-39 lead for the Pioneers. Butler high post. Skip pass, a couple of Spartans in the area. Late shot clock now. Drive down the right slot, good defense by Mackenzie Manthe. She gets the block shot. Now Pioneers on the break. Marlott, Euro step, left-handed layup. This time it's blocked. And Missouri Baptist has a 4-on-1 break, except Austinson slowed down the ball handler just enough. No matter, as left-handed layup up and good, and one from Sophia Horton. We're tied at 41, and she's got a chance to make it a 42-41 lead. First personal foul on Mackenzie Manthe. And Horton does put the Spartans back on top by 1. Gonzalez goes top of the key. Cameron Green. Austinson thought about a 3. Now she's going to drive hard right side, and layups up and good. Austinson so quick, gets downhill to her right hand. It's a basket. She's got 9. And there's a steal. And she's going to beat everyone to the rim. Gets the layup to go. Make it double figures with 11. That's what we saw for the first several games of last season, was Austinson jumping passing lanes and then beating everybody down the floor for a layup. Pioneers lead at 45-42. Timeout Missouri Baptist. We'll take a quick break. MNUsports.com. 3:45 to go in quarter number 3. Pioneers with a 3-point lead in their season opener. Ball pressure out top, and Nina Goss just about turned it over, kept it, and entry pass deflected out of bounds by Green. So make sure you stick around for a special presentation of the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Scholarship Award winner to the teammate who demonstrates leadership and character qualities that most embody who Jeff Uphouse was on and off the court here at MNU. That'll take place post-game after the Pioneers men's game. There will be a award winner. A long history of storied Jeff Uphouse Memorial Classics and scholarship award winners in his honor. Pleased to see that tradition continues. Cameron Green got a post touch. Shot was deflected out of bounds. Pioneers keep it on the baseline. Pettis will inbound. Gonzalez, high post, Cameron Green. Fakes the first handoff, now goes to French. She takes a 3 from the top of the key, and it goes down. Allison French knocks down a triple. She's hit a couple of those tonight, make it 3. I think she's 3 for 3 from downtown is French. Such a dangerous pick and pop 4. 3 off the mark from the top of the key from Goss. Spartans track down yet another offensive rebound. The freshman point guard Mansour handles. They ice the ball screen. Austinson with the deflection. Just 5 on the shot clock after the inbounds here from Missouri Baptist, and they will inbound again from that dead corner. Such a tough spot to run action from. And it's stolen away. Lydia Austinson with the steal. She brings it across. Little crossover dribble. Trying to get all the way to the cup once again, and she's fouled. Going to head to the line for 2. Foul is on Sophia Horton. Excuse me, I think Austinson was in the shooting motion, but they're going to call it on the floor, and Pioneers are going to take it out of bounds on the baseline. Green takes it, hands it right back off to Bianna Pettis. They go inside to Green, turns over her right shoulder, gets it off the glass to go. Cameron Green showing a little offensive game here. Freshman in her first collegiate game here in the Cook Center. She's got 8 points. Pushes the Pioneers lead out to 6. Spartans going at her, and she's going to pick up a personal foul. Not a ton of contact. They're going to say got her with the body, and it's going to send Tyler Butler to the line.
That's her first. Second team foul. Checking for the Pioneers. Aubrey Rogers. Also in. Mackenzie Manley. Tyler Butler at the line shooting 2.
Butler short on the first.
Substitution, Missouri Baptist, number 22, Phoebe Winch. Also checking in, number 23, Missouri Edwards.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Pioneers lead by 5. Pettis handles out top. Gets to Rogers. Little weave action, chased into a ball screen. And a backdoor cut from Allison French, and she gets the reverse layup to go. The nice assist from Jordan Gonzalez. Pioneers lead by 7, and French in double figures now with 11. And Amar Mansour going to go to the line.
Fouls number 13, Mackenzie Manthey. That's
Fouled by
second.
Manthey.
Third team foul. Amar Mansour at the line shooting 2.
Mansour connects on the first of two. Can't get them both. Pettis hounded, double teamed at half court. Pioneers have numbers. They're going to slow things down, run offense. Pettis uses that ball screen. They go inside to Mackenzie Manthe. She kicks it out to French. French to Gonzalez. Open three from the slot. Back rim. It's a good possession. Kick out three for a good shooter. And good hands. Brianna Pettis pokes it away, and she comes up with the steal. No numbers. Gonzalez wisely slows it down. A nice defensive play from Pettis. Step-up screen from Rogers. They run that little pistol action. It's a screen into a flare, and Aubrey Rogers had an open three from the top of the key, just off the mark. Pioneers executing their offense well here, just not knocking down the shots in the last couple of trips, but have taken a tie ball game at halftime and pushed it out to an 8-point lead. There's another great defensive play. Brianna Pettis with the steal. 3-on-2 break. She takes it all the way to the cup. Left-hand layup is good, and she's fouled. Pettis gets the and one. Pushes that lead out to 8. Couple of great defensive plays by Brianna Pettis, that time turning it into offense, coast to coast for the layup and one. Short on the free throw. And Allison French pokes it away and comes up with the final possession here of the third quarter. Shot clock's off, 14 seconds to go in the quarter. Pioneers can make this a double-digit lead. Dribble handoff for French. He's been hot from outside, and this one's just off the iron. .8 to go. Rogers will put on a little token pressure. Heck of a third quarter from the Lady Pioneers, coming out of halftime like a different group. Winch did get a shot off, but doesn't draw iron. So it's 54-46 lead for Mid-America Nazarene. We'll be back for the fourth quarter here in the Cook Center. The season opener for your Lady Pioneers on MNUsports.com. Pettis up top to Manthe. Zoom action, that pin down into a dribble handoff. Gonzalez got downhill and found Ariel Sargent in the corner. Really nice offensive possession from the Pioneers. About the last 5 or 6 trips down, they have executed their stuff very nicely, got open looks.
Substitution for the Pioneers, number 1, Lydia Austinson.
Winch guarded one-on-one by Cameron Green in the short corner. A dribble handoff. Mansour gets downhill. She was tied up. I thought it was a jump ball. Officials got a foul. Not sure on who. They're going to call it on Aubrey Rogers. Rogers picks up her second.
That's her first, second team foul.
Drive off the baseline. Wild shot, no good. Cameron Green the rebound. Pioneers have numbers. Lydia pushes, goes to Rogers in the corner. 3 off the glass. And offensive rebound tied up by a couple of players. It's Pettis and a Spartan hanging on to it. Jump ball possession arrow favors Missouri Baptist.
Substitution for Missouri Baptist, number 25, Tyler Butler.
Mansour uses that Horns ball screen, gets downhill, and tough layup just about rolled in. Instead, it's going to be Spartan ball on the baseline. Mansour, not a big scoring night, just 7, but has done a lot for this Missouri Baptist club. It's nice to see from a freshman. Of course, who knows what a freshman means anymore? We have freshmen on our roster that are also transfers, and tell me how that's possible. That had to be a travel. Refs just missed it. And instead, Tyler Butler is going to go to the line for a pair.
That's her second personal, third team foul. Back in the Pioneers, Allison French.
Second foul on Ariel Sargent.
Tyler Butler at the line, shooting 2. Substitution for Missouri Baptist, number 21, Bryce Dowell.
Pettis gets that double ball screen, goes down to her left hand, stops and pops at the elbow. This time it's off the mark. Mansour in transition. Little hesitation, crossover dribble, all the way to the rim, but couldn't get the layup to go. The length of Ariel Sargent really bothered that field goal attempt. Pettis, layup, fouled. Nice play by Austinson. Won't get credited for an assist, but a really nice break from Lydia and Bianna Pettis that time.
Fouls number 25, Tyler Butler. That was her second. First team foul. And Pettis at the line, shooting 2. Number 24, Cameron Green. That's her second. Fourth team foul.
Eight minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Pioneers with a 6-point lead. After a back and forth first half, it was all Pioneers in the third quarter. 3 on the way right in front of the Missouri Baptist bench, off the mark by Azori Edwards. And here come the Pioneers in transition. Cameron Green tracks down an errant pass. French attacks left side, and she's fouled. Allison French has been terrific offensively for the Lady Pioneers. She's got 11, has knocked down 3 triples. Now we'll head to the charity stripe.
Foul number 23,
And French knocks down a pair at the line. She's got 13. Pioneers lead by 8. Pettis pushes the ball screen toward that baseline corner. That's what they want to do in the ice, but that's a straight line drive. That's not what you want to do, and Bryce Dow takes advantage. She leads the Spartans in scoring with 12. Dangerous skip pass. Sargent came down with it. Pioneers looking for Cam Green in the post. Haney will check back in. They get Austinson 3 on the way from the wing, too strong. Mansour lost her shoe. Missouri Baptist going to play 4-on-5 while she puts her sneaker back on in the backcourt. Austinson can rove, maybe go double team the ball, and that's about what she's thinking about doing. Cameron Green picks up a block shot, and Pioneers look to run. Poked away from behind by Dow, and here come the Spartans in transition. Mansour to the rim. She's fouled, going to go to the line for 2. Missouri Baptist, fortunate, going to come up with another possession here. Pioneers just turned it over in the backcourt. Mackenzie Manthe back in for the Pioneers. Will give the freshman Cameron Green a blow. She's done a nice job in her first start here today. Game certainly speeds up in the fourth quarter against some pressure. High pick and roll going right. Mansour got it to Butler on the roll, and she finishes. One possession ball game after the basket from Butler, who's got 14 points off the bench. And Coach John Lewis going to talk things over. 56-53 lead for the Lady Pioneers. 6:30 to go in the ball game. MNUsports.com. Coming out of the timeout, Missouri Baptist showing zone. Looks like they're going to match up now. Just trying to throw the Pioneers off a rhythm a little bit. Allison French, long 2, no good. Haney saved it, but into the waiting arms of Azori Edwards. Edwards, ball swinging around the perimeter. Mansour refuses the ball screen, gets into the paint. And Butler finally misses one inside, but Mansour cleans it up. Offensive rebound put back up and good. It's a 1-point game. Gonzalez off the handoff. Drives right, and she's fouled by Mina Guevara-Goss. Missouri Baptist in the bonus. Pioneers with 5 team fouls here in the fourth.
That's her second.
One more foul to give from Missouri Baptist. Sophie Horton back in for the Spartans. Pioneers with their starting group, with the exception of Austinson, on the floor. Green, handoff to Gonzalez, right back in the post. Cameron Green one-on-one with Butler. Nice up and under move and a good recovery. Butler blocked it. Good offense, just better defense that time, and only 5 on the shot clock. Pioneers will inbound underneath. Butler got a hand on the inbounds pass, and it's going to be a turnover. Oh, excuse me. With 1 second on the shot clock, a jump ball with the possession arrow in favor of the Pioneers should reset that shot clock. That's what Coach Lewis is arguing anyway. Officials discussing, because there was no change of possession, it's going to stay at 1 on the shot clock, I believe. Official's going to pause the game here to, I think, wipe up a wet spot on the floor.
18 seconds to be put back on the shot clock.
And nope, they are going to reset the shot clock. So there'll be 18 on the shot clock. Officials explaining to Coach Pearson that, in their opinion, Missouri Baptist did have possession of the basketball for a moment before it was tied up for a jump ball. So the question remains to me, then, why is there not a fresh 20 on the shot clock instead of 18? That makes no sense, but it doesn't matter. Inbounds pass stolen away by Tyler Butler, and the post player taking it coast to coast, a 3 way short. Pioneers look to run. Pettis blows by 1 defender. Euro steps, drops it off for Ariel Sargent, and she gets the bucket to go. A great catch and finish from Sargent. Mansour looking to answer, refuses that ball screen. Kick out, 3 on the way, off the mark. 2 possessions in a row. Azori Edwards taking a 3 from that left wing and come up empty. Skip pass from Austinson, that's a great pass. Shifts the defense, Pettis all alone, takes a 3 and knocks it down. Deanna Pettis doesn't take a lot of jumpers, but buries that one and puts the Pioneers back on top by 6. And a double dribble, Mansour turns it over. Pettis with the ball pressure. And timeout, Missouri Baptist. So back-to-back big plays from Deanna Pettis. Pioneers lead by 6, 4:22 to go in the ballgame. Timeout, Missouri Baptist. Bianna Pettis comes racing in from the front court to bail out Gonzalez, who had nobody to inbound it to. Pioneers looking to run some offense, up 2 possessions. In the post, Cameron Green kicks out for Sargent. She shot fakes, gets to the hole, and gets the layup to go. Great possession, capped off by a drive and finish from Ariel Sargent. She's in double figures now with 10. Couple of stops here could just about put this one on ice. Under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Spread pick and roll, nothing doing. Late shot clock. Goss gonna have to force one up against Pettis. A contested 3 off the glass and rattles in. Just a prayer heaved up by Mina Goss, and it goes down after an excellent defensive possession. Goss now has 11. 63-58 lead for the Lady Pioneers. They go in the post to Green again. Green drops one off to a cutting Bianna Pettis, who comes up with it in traffic and scores with the right hand that time. Give the freshman big some credit. A couple of assists now. Playing through her in the post, and it's not always been scoring. She's kicked it out and found cutters as well. Off balance shot off the mark. Sargent the rebound. Pioneers can slow the pace now, take some time off that shot clock. 7-point lead, 2:40 to go. High post entry. Sargent refuses the screen, drives left and gets fouled. Nice take from Ariel Sargent.
Foul number 20, Sophia Morton. That's her second. 4th team foul. Ariel Sargent.
4th team foul on Missouri Baptist, so both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. No 1-and-1 foul shots in the women's game. It's all 2-shot fouls after 5 personals each quarter. And Sargent knocks down the free throws. It's a 9-point lead. 2:30 to play. Mansour brings it across. That double drag ball screen. Pioneers go under and switch the second one. Austinson just about came up with a steal, jump in the passing lanes. Winch has to kick it out. And little Euro step and finish up and good from Goss. Pioneers can take 30 seconds off the clock here. Go in the post to Green. Kicks out to Austinson, chases to a ball screen. Lydia drives baseline, reverse layup, no good. A lot of contact, there's the foul. Got her in the head. And Lydia gonna go to the line for 2. Tyler Butler picks up her 3rd.
Substitution for Missouri Baptist, number 20, Sophia Morton.
Austinson knocks down the first, makes it an 8-point lead. Gets them both. .144 to play. 9-point game. Mansour got to go quickly. Looking for a backdoor cutter, not there. Goes to Butler inside. Nice defense by Cameron Green. Butler gets it to go. Green gonna run rim to rim. Pioneers can slow the pace here, and they will. Pettis wants to push. Plays fast all the time. And she's fouled out top by Mansour. So Pettis will head to the free throw line. That's the 4th personal on the Missouri Baptist point guard. Pettis 0 for 2, so an empty trip and not much time taken off the clock. Couple stops and some made free throws going to be required here to end this one. And 3 was stripped. Pettis got a hand on it, and now she's ahead of the pack, and it's a turnover from the Pioneers. Gonzalez, your senior point guard, throws it away. Could have kept it. A great free throw shooter, Gonzalez, and melted some clock, got fouled. Instead, Missouri Baptist gets the steal on the errant pass in transition. Sargent just about stole it back. Layup too strong, but an offensive rebound and a putback by Mansour. And this game is going to go down to the wire. Missouri Baptist is going to take a timeout. It's a 5-point lead, under 40 seconds to go in the ball game. It's a full timeout, so we'll take one with them. MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. Full court pressure now for Missouri Baptist. Going to look for a turnover before fouling, you'd imagine. Pettis, double team, kicks it to Lydia Austinson. She gets it to Sargent. The Pioneers break the press. And now here comes the foul. So Sophia Horton takes the personal, her third, and it'll send Lydia Austinson back to the line. Shot clock is off the rest of the way. 26.8 to go in the ball game. First free throw too strong, so that's 3 straight missed free throws down the stretch here for the Pioneers. And Austinson splits the pair. 6-point ball game. Timeout, Missouri Baptist. That is Missouri Baptist's final timeout. We'll take a quick break. MNUsports.com. Ball advanced to the front court on the timeout, but Missouri Baptist out of timeouts now. They go right inside to Butler. Butler one-on-one in the post, kicks it out. Horton's 3 from the left wing, too short. Big rebound. Sargent comes down with it, and she's fouled. The Pioneers come up with the stop that they needed, and Ariel Sargent will go to the line for 2. A chance to make this a 3-possession game, which will all but do it. Stranger things have happened, but just about iced the ball game with at least 1 of 2 here. And it just rolls in. So Pioneers lead it by 7, 19.2 to go in the ball game. Missed free throw, not the worst things. Clock starts right away when it's touched. Ticks under 14. Butler going to get a nice layup off a pick and roll. 10.9 to go, 5-point game. Austinson gets the inbounds pass and she's fouled.
Foul number 3, Goss. That's her third. Lydia Austinson at the line, shooting 2.
71-66 lead, 9.3 to go in the ballgame. And Lydia Austinson knocks down the first. I think she leads all Pioneers in scoring now with 15. Several Pioneers in double figures. Pettis with 11, Sargent 13. Austinson goes 1 for 2. Spartans push. Goss takes a deep 3. Not there. Offensive rebound. Clock still ticking, and that's going to be the ball game. So your Lady Pioneers kick off the 23-24 season with a 72-66 win over Missouri Baptist. Make sure you stick around for game number 2, where Mid-American Nazarene men take on Bethel College, and stick around afterwards for the special presentation of the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Scholarship Award winner. So Lady Pioneers win it, 72-66. Thanks for being with us on MNUsports.com. Good night, everybody.